Welcome back, YouTube, for our next episode of Final Fantasy XVI. Did a bunch of side stuff off camera.
Clive, you're back.
We're back, baby.
I am. And with glad tidings for once. Hugo Kupka is no more.
We got him. We did it.
I'll be. All of our comrades who lost their lives back at Sid's place be smiling down at you right now.
We had a stolus from Lubor saying Drake's fang had fallen.
Oh yeah, it fell all right.
That was your doing as well, was it?
It's a long story.
One for the history books, I'll bet.
Welcome home, Clive.
It's good to be back.
What's up, Killer J?
I feel it. Which means I'm coming on your next little adventure. You're not leaving me behind again.
Wouldn't dream of it.
What is our next adventure? That is the question.
Any word on the Royalist movements since I've been away? Shouldn't you be putting your feet up? If you really want to know, go and have a word with Vivian. Thank you. I will.
History lesson time. Never got into Final Fantasy Beyond 10. I don't think any of the ones past 10 were very good. This one though is very good.
Ah, the conquering hero returns. And with hardly a scratch on him.
I may have picked up one or two.
Well, the fact that you came straight to me instead of visiting our resident physiker suggests that you picked up something more important. A scent. The scent of Waludas.
The very same. But whatever plans Kupka was hatching with the Royalists, he took them to his grave. As did his men. Slaughtered by the orcs who'd taken over the Fang. Orcs, Vivian. I've never seen such creatures in Storm before. The Waludas must have ferried them over from Ash, but why? Why work to rescue Kupka only to invade his home, the mother crystal of an allied nation, and let both fall? It makes no sense.
Do you know the tale of the blind men and the Adamantus? One can often be led astray by focusing too closely on individual details. One must instead see the bigger picture. And what bigger picture is there than my map?
Oh yeah, her map. Here we go. Here comes the history lesson. I would pick it up and try it, but Steam just had a sale. Yeah, I don't blame you.
It is a nation forged by the bloody conquest of Barnabas Tharm, the dominant of Odin. The Canvarian War of Independence in 849. The Battle of the Twin Realms in 865.
Wait, it's actually a history lesson.
The Battle of Belinus Tor in 873. Wheresoever his armies fought, Odin was found where the fighting was fiercest. But of late, the warrior king appears to have laid his sword to rest. Battle rages for control of the crystalline dominion. Yet Tharm sends not a single ship in support of his Dhalmekian allies. Meanwhile, the Blight ravages great swathes of ash. Yet warlike Walud shows not the faintest interest in laying claim to untouched lands. So why go to the trouble of sending an army of orcs into the heart of Drake's Fang? Only to make no attempt to claim the Mother Crystal for Walud.
Because they
It
want,
can hardly be for lack of men.
they want
Armed
us.
armies rival any in the Twins. No. We have not seen the last of the Waluda standard. Odin will ride again. It is but a question of when. And on that day, who will be trampled underfoot?
This didn't answer any of our questions.
In summary, I know not to what end the Royalists betrayed Kupka. I know only that it is part of some broader scheme. A scheme tied to the ambitions of one man.
King Barnabas.
But there is no need to wallow in confusion. If one is to cure a sickness, one must first identify the symptoms. And your Lord Uncle has volunteered to do just that by keeping an eye on the Royalists' movements.
He's really throwing himself into this.
Indeed he is. Which means all that remains for us to do is await his reports. Well, not quite all in your case. The people of the Hideaway must hear the news. Justice has been done. Hugo Kupka is dead. The wounds he left that night are still raw. Especially for those who lived with Sid the longest. Tell them that those wounds might finally begin to heal.
Okay.
Consider it the price of today's instruction.
I've never known you to be sentimental.
What can I say? I am only human. And we are, all of us, sentimental animals at heart.
I suppose we are. Very well. I'll go and spread the word.
Okay, let's go talk to everybody. Blah, blah, blah. Actually, we got any more? We got some new recipe. Speak with Harpocrates.
Ugh, I never drink.
Old man.
Ah, Clive. Have you come seeking the gift of knowledge?
No.
No. To share mine, actually. Hugo Kupka is dead.
Oh my. Can it really be true?
Look, he's crying. He is. The big baby.
Shut up, kids.
And with good reason, children. These are tears of joy. We must offer up a prayer to your parents that the heavens might weep with us. There shall be no lessons today, only thanksgiving and merrymaking. Go, put away your things.
All right. Brilliant.
Finally, a new dawn has broken.
It has.
Thank you, Clive. I cannot wait to share the good news.
Hippocrates. After Kupka fell, Ultima came to me. I need to know what he is. Have you learned anything?
Alas, no. And not for want of trying. I have scoured nigh every historical tome in our collection and found nothing. Not even the sort of conspicuous absence that might suggest a concealment of fact. One is almost tempted to conclude that such a creature never existed.
But I saw him. With my own eyes.
Yeah, he exists out of time and space.
Alas, it seems you are the only one who has. To others, he reveals naught. We see only that which he leaves in his wake, like some terrible force of nature beyond the ken of mortal man.
A bringer of death.
Whether the Ultima you met with was the being itself, or merely another projection of its power, I know not. But until I do, my investigations shall continue.
Thank you. It means a lot.
I don't think he'll figure out anything about Ultima. Ultima is like a god beyond gods.
Thanks to Sid.
Karen?
Well, someone looks pleased with himself. It's true what I'm hearing, then.
Nothing escapes you, Lady Karen. It's true. Kupka is dead.
No more looking over our shoulders, then.
What's up, Roni? Will you be finishing Cyberpunk? We'll be playing Cyberpunk again when the new DLC
Don't let it
comes
go
out.
to your head, though.
And then we'll...
Is it business?
But we'll see where the
pleasure?
DLC like lines up with in the story. But oh, this is kind of better than our weapon.
It'd better all be here.
Yeah, we'll see where it lines up within the story.
You'll not find a better price than that. You're rubbing me blind, you know. Finished, are you?
Okay. We got a new sword.
Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
What is it? I'm busy.
I wanted to tell you that Hugo Kupka is dead.
I can't tell you how long I've been waiting to hear those words. This is it then. A new beginning under a new Cid.
I'll try to live up to the name.
No. We're not done talking to him.
Let's see if Otto has anything else for me.
Clive?
I need you to upgrade my shiz, my man. Wait. Yes, upgrade.
My best work, but it'll do.
Upgrade again.
Yeah, that should do you.
Nice. Which arm class +1? Wait, we want to upgrade this. What are we wearing? Mithril wrists.
What do you need? So, what'll it be?
So the better ones with the diamond armlets. White worm bone. Oh, we don't even have. We don't have the thing to make the base one. Gotcha. We'll make these. Oh yeah, let's make these.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
Oh yeah. Can't reinforce those, right? No.
That it?
Yep, we're done here.
Fine.
Anything else we need to look at? Nah. Let's go talk to Otto.
I'm telling you, it's true. I heard it from Otto's own lips.
Otto.
You barely sat down since you came home. Vivian got you running errands or something?
Just spreading the word.
Fade to black. Okay.
So, the professor's got a soft side, has she? I'd never have guessed.
No. She was right, though. Everyone was glad to hear the news.
Ah, but you ain't told everyone. I can think of plenty of friends back at the old hideaway who'd sleep more peacefully for knowing. Not least of all Cid. You should tell him.
What?
You're right.
Ow.
I should. And I will.
Well, when you do, be sure to take Mid with you. She's been going at it hammer and tongs down in that workshop of hers, trying to do her father proud. I can't remember the last time she visited the old sod's grave.
Very well. I'll suggest it.
Well, I don't even know where his grave is. Okay.
I think Mid might need some help.
If I don't come up with something soon. All right, Clive? What do you want?
I'm going to visit Cid, and I thought you might like to come with me.
Sorry, I'm too busy for all that right now. I've got to get this thermal displacement stack sorted.
Thermal...
Displacement stack. Here.
And this is for...
Only the fastest, finest ship the world has ever seen. The Enterprise.
The Enterprise. We're Star Trek
Me
now.
and my dad designed it together. Where other vessels rely on the fickle winds to drive them through the water, ours is fitted with mithril engines. And those things have got more push than a behemoth in a bad mood, and more heat than all the hells put together. Which is where the stack comes in. I may have already talked some tight-lipped shipwrights into putting the hull together for me in a little dockyard in Canva. But the stack's a bit more involved, so I'm building it here. Thing is, it's so involved that I'm running behind and it's starting to hold things up over at the shipyard. I'll come and see my dad, though, when I'm done. Whenever that is.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Good old Clive. I were hoping you'd say that. First things first, I need some parts meching. The stack will be made up of 3 major components. There's the plating, here, that channels hot vapors away from the engine. The helm over the top, that disperses all that heat into the air.
Just tell me what I need to get.
And the shielding around the sides. That stops the rest of the ship from going up in flames.
Okay.
A full suit of armor, then. Probably best to take it one piece at a time.
Then you'll need to start with the plating. Everything else fits onto it. I've got the designs and the list of materials here. Show these to Blackthorn. He'll know what to do.
Okay.
I can't make head nor tail of them.
Luckily, you don't need to.
Back and forth, back and forth. He's gonna tell us he needs some part from someplace. We're gonna go there. There's gonna be a person. They're gonna say, "Oh, I'll give you the part if you do this thing for us." I have to do something for them. And then we come back, and then we gotta do it 2 more times.
Blackthorn, can I ask a favor?
Hell with it.
It's for Mid.
This my last chance to say I'm otherwise engaged. I'd spare myself the arseache. Go on then. What is it this time?
She said you would know. Here.
Krieger's Tates. Well, I don't know what the hell you'd want this for, but I can make it. Won't be easy, though. And I'll need help. Get Gavin-Otto in here, will you?
Okay.
So Mid's roped us all in here again, has she? Typical. Still, if that's what it takes to get her to visit Sid's grave, I'll do what I can.
And, what is it we need to do, exactly?
Take a look at this. It's this plating. The usual sword grade steel won't work. We need something that can get very hot, very fast, and still keep its shape. That means an alloy. Something that won't break or buckle at the temperatures she's talking about. Which is where you lot come in. I need materials, and I've got my work cut out already. You'll have to fetch them. Now, there's a special kind of sand I'm after that you can only find out in the Velcroy. Stardust, they call it. As for the rest of the stuff, my usual supply should have it in stock. It just needs buying and bringing back here.
Well, we'll get it done quicker if we split up. One of us should probably give you an hand coat in the sand.
And the other can go and get the rest from this supplier.
Right then.
Well, make your minds up who's going where, and we can get this over with.
Okay. Talk to him again.
You going after the Stardust then? Which one of
Sure.
these two?
Gav, you're with me.
Gav, you...
All right, then. So, what?
There's a river that runs through the southern reaches of the Velcroy. It's the black sand that washes up on its back.
Southern reaches of the Velcroy, eh? I'll go and scout the place out. See about...
All right.
While you're off having a paddle, I'll pick up the rest of this stuff from Blackthorn's supply.
You two, eh?
Fleece me.
Okay, let's go get some sand. Fine, we just, you know, fought like a god before. Oh, there's some side quests now. Yeah, we'll do them later.
Looks like I found the river. Where's Gav?
Fly, Ambrosia.
Is this the river? How is this like...
Be safe.
I thought the salmon's supposed to be hard to get.
Sorry to keep you, Gav.
Better late than never. I've had a quick scout about, and I reckon round here's our best bet if we want to grab as much of this Stardust stuff as we can. Don't know what Blackthorn's planning to do with it, though. I asked over in Dalamil, and they... But if Stardust is what Blackthorn wants, Stardust is what he'll get. There's plenty of this stuff lying.
Okay.
Let's get bagging.
We shall.
Pick it up.
So this is Stardust. It just looks like black sand to me.
That's what he said it was, man. He said it's black sand. Really? Here? No? Okay.
Enough for now. Let's see how Gav's getting on.
We're not gonna fight any monsters or anything? How you doing, Gav?
You finished? How much did you get?
I got 5.
I hope.
We got 5 sand. How much is 5 sand?
Oh, you win. That might even be enough for old Blackthorn. Hey, before we go, do you mind if we have a chat?
Okay. What's up, Gav?
Feels like ages since we had the chance to talk. You know, man to man like.
It does, doesn't it?
Back when you first took Sid's name, we were talking all the time. Working out what to do in that.
There was a lot to work out.
And there still is. Those shoulders of yours starting to feel the strain. Hardly ever see you around the hideaway nowadays. Always on some errand or other. You can take a day off, you know.
Says the man who spends most of his time behind enemy lines.
Only 'cause you keep sending me there.
I know I can count on you, Gav.
Likewise. So you keep sending me wherever you need to, and I'll keep going.
Great Gav's
Saving
gonna
the
die
knowledge that I
soon.
have a home to come back to. Thanks to you.
This is too heartfelt of a conversation. Making me nervous. Oh, they were gonna kiss for a second there. It's the kind of conversation you have right before a character's gonna die.
Right. That's enough soppy shite for one day. We'd better get this lot back to Blackthorn before he slings his hammer at someone.
You go on ahead. And try to get some rest once you're there.
Oh, I plan to. Believe you me. After Blackthorn gets what he needs, of course.
Right. Ready to go home, boy?
Yes. Orgal says yes. Let's go.
Let's hope this is all Blackthorn needs.
It's only for one part. It's 2 more parts.
Blackthorn, got everything you need?
Yeah. Yeah. Cheers for the Stardust. Should be...
We should go out on maneuvers together more often. You're beat sneaking around on your Todd all the time.
So will you, Gab?
I'll make a start on putting this thermal plating together then. It'll take some time, mind. So if you've got other things to be getting on with, I could...
Thank you, Blackthorn.
Okay. Quest complete. Awesome. Yeah, glad we did that. Got 500 ability points, though. And a goblin coin.
Suppose we'd better be getting...
Give us a shout if you...
Hold on, let me take a look at our abilities here real quick. Think we can unlock anything. Anything that we want. Yeah. We got Gouge done, we got Ignite done, we got Rising Flames. What's this one? Oh yeah, I don't like that one. We just save. Save up our ability points. Alright. Talk to mid.
I went up to give some greens to the job. It hasn't been.
Wait. Oh, we can go this way.
Editors started reading books that don't have any. If I don't come up with something soon.
Okay, mid.
Pleased to hear that Blackthorn started work on the plating.
Excellent. 1 down, 2 to go.
So, what's next?
The helm, of course. For this, we'll be repurposing fallen scrap.
Salvage from the ruins? I thought that material was all but impossible to work.
Ah, but we don't have to.
I'm sorry.
Just so happens there's one particular ruin that's broken into exactly the right shape and size pieces for what we need. What's the name back there? I'll give you all the details.
What's her name? Okay.
What's her name?
Oh, Sid, is this about the helm?
Yes.
I'll show you the plan.
We don't need to see the planes.
This is our... And not only that, why, if...
You can stop there. Mid said we might be able to use... Where would I find it?
Ah, yes. It's in Lorbert's Pass. The thing is, well, I probably should have arranged... It's no longer a matter of just walking in and taking them. It's,
Dangerous, okay.
Would that help?
This is the kind of quest that we want. Here we go. Hey, what are you barking about? Barking about. All right, where are we headed? Down there. How do we get down there? We go straight. Make a right at the fork. I think.
Good day to you.
Go this way? I think so. No. Nope. Going the right way? Yes. I guess. What's going on?
Thanks, Cal.
Oh, it's her. Hey. Fancy meeting you out here.
The, ruins are just over there.
Okay.
Of course.
I'll be right back.
Anybody home?
Oh, this guy again.
This must be our unwanted visitor.
Okay.
Time to go.
Uh-oh. Get out. Ow.
Nice try.
This one.
We are melting this guy. Okay. Easy enough. Easy enough. What's up, Michael? Have you ever played a Final Fantasy game before? I have played Final Fantasy games before. They're all standalone. They all have their own little story.
Shouldn't have any trouble now.
They all take place in their own little universe for the most part.
We'll, see that everything is transported safely back to the hideaway.
All right. I'll let Mid know you're on your way.
That was it. Easy enough. Okay. I have the warrior. Here's a strength tonic duration. Meh. I only played the one with the tiny mage in a blue jacket and the dude with a monkey tail. The mage sounds familiar, but I don't know about the dude with the monkey tail. Not sure which one you mean. Dude with the monkey tail. This is like the first good one since N. All good, man. Thanks for joining. Glad you're enjoying the content.
We're seeing troops amassing.
Oh, we got a...
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
We got a
Come
thing.
to claim your just desserts.
Yeah, give me this.
All yours.
2 meteorites.
Come again. I may have
Cool.
more for you.
What's this guy do?
All right, Clark. Me too. I've been doing my bit the rest, and anyone.
What do you do?
Quick look.
Client reports. Oh, side quests. Oh, okay. Oh, he just lets us know where the side quests are at. Oh, okay. Alright, let's talk to Mid and get the final piece. Final piece of the puzzle.
If I don't come up with something soon.
Mid.
Got the thing.
Excellent.
And just...
Right.
How so?
The plating's enough to stop the engines going pop, but those things will still be spitting out enough fire to set the rest of the ship ablaze, which is why you need a prism for the dragon's breath. I thought a triple thick layer of tempered steel might do it. Or more of the stuff that the Fallen use, but the helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. Add any more? I need something light.
Well, if I were in need of obscure... I know whose counsel I would...
Tomes? I've got all the details. Can you take this to him?
Bitch, you can walk across the place and go talk to the man. Alright, let's go talk to Harpocrates. He'll tell us where we gotta go to get this piece. Harpocrates.
Harpocrates, do you have a moment?
For you, Clive?
Well,
Tell
actually,
me.
could you take a look at this?
Take a look at this. Also, we can find a lightweight metal, please.
Shielding for a mithril?
She has some specific requirements for the material, and yet remain cool, as you can imagine. I wondered if you might know of a solution.
Perhaps. It is not a different...
What do you mean?
Consider the lake we have made our home. Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even brine. At timber and steel, and yet, we have made a home.
We have, but Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And Obelisk complains that without a constant supply of... pitch... I see.
Pitch.
Early Gregorian histories speak of a preparation known as moon. Before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the realm, nobles would daub. So if we could, it might be a pish if you not.
Okay, so we need wood and pitch. Why did we get all these people together?
So you need a hand, eh?
We do. I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need.
The other can assist me in
Can we count on your aid?
Always. Well,
Thank you.
I am sure either of these fine young.
Oh, so we have to decide who we're gonna take Jill with us, of course.
So, Clive, who will accompany?
Jill.
Very well.
It's our girlfriend.
So then, what?
I have taken the liberty of preparing.
White chocobo eggs. Pepio nuts. Are you sure this list is right? I would have thought the ingredients would be a little...
Though these items may seem mundane, they have so much so, in fact, now, of course.
Is that so? I've been meaning to visit Northreach anyway. I'll set out now.
I will.
you two enjoy yours.
You too, Talia.
And here we go. I don't even remember this place. What did we do here? Originally.
Where's Jill?
Oh, this place. Jill.
Keep them pilgers nice and chilled.
Are those Pepio nuts?
Hello.
How goes the hunt for ingredient?
I'm sure everything we need is somewhere among... Why don't we split up and see?
All right.
How about you look for the... I'll find the other things we need.
Up! You'll not find a bruised pivot. Fresh cuts! Come and get them before...
Any friend of the innkeeper is a friend of mine.
Garlic.
Ah, yes. Good day.
Pepio nuts.
How the hell is anyone...
What do you want?
I want your Pepio nuts.
And?
I want 2 of these potions that I used by accident.
That's what you want.
That's everything. Let's see how Jill's getting on.
Did you find everything?
Yes.
I did.
Garlic and pep. Now all that remains is for Harpocrates to somehow turn... But before we head back, would you walk with me a while?
Is this like the romance section? Did we romance Gav and now we're romancing Jill?
Thank you for asking me to help you today. It makes a nice change.
It does. It's good to get away from all the battle and bloodshed for once. Just being here reminds me of when we were children. Do you remember? Walking down Market Street in Rosalith, taking in the sights and smells.
How could I forget? What with Torgal's antics. Remember how his nose would prick up at the scent of sausages? He'd go racing away and we'd have to go running after him. We wouldn't catch you now, would we, boy?
Was there anything you wanted to buy for yourself while we're here?
There was, yes. Well, sort of. Molly in the kitchens told me about a place that sells particularly good pies. Thought you might like to share one with me.
I would. Thank you.
And I saw some bread. Big white cobs like the baker back in Rosalith used to make. What do you think?
We're
We might
just
get some soup to dip it in.
staring at
I
this
tried a
bread.
slice of the butcher's dry cured ham, and it was just... Oh,
You all right?
sorry. It's just... you're right. I really do feel like a child again being here with you. Clive. Is it wrong of me to enjoy this?
No, Jill.
They gonna
How life
kiss.
should be. And it's how our lives will be when our work is finally done. When we can live on our own terms.
Listen, Jill, we're a 35-year-old virgin, okay?
Thank you, Clive.
You don't know what to do in this situation. Yeah. He doesn't know what to do.
Well, I suppose we better be getting back. I need to give these ingredients to Hop. I'll see you at the hide.
Take care.
I will.
Good job, Clive. Like the second time you missed your opportunity. Okay, let's head back.
I wonder how Hippocrates is getting on with the moon dew.
Oh, I'm never drinking.
How's work on the shielding progressing, Hippocrates?
Well, very well indeed. And thanks in no small... I was just explaining to Taya how... And now that we have all...
Okay.
You can count on me. I've mixed more than a few mysterious concoctions in my time.
What about the shielding itself?
Work is underway, under the watchful eyes of Bardolph and Obolus.
Apparently, it'll be ready soon.
Thank you.
Right then. Jill, would you join me in the infirmary? Many hands make light work and all that.
Of course.
I feel like those two are getting together. We're not really worth doing anything in the infirmary. They spend an awful lot of time there together.
Clive, thank you.
It appears our work here is almost at an end. A shame. I was in when both the shielding and the moon dew are ready, followed by a rigorous, perhaps someone ought...
Leave it to me. Thank you, Hopper.
Rich.
Well, I better go and give Mid the good news then.
Thanks to Sid.
I went up to give some greens to the chocolate.
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures in.
Okay, Mid.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mid. But you'll be pleased to know that work on...
You found something for...
In a manner of speaking, Hippocrates knew of us. He's supervising the construction and test.
Brilliant.
Don't thank me.
Right then. Better start working out to the black.
We get our own boat now?
You know, I thought I'd be...
Displaced.
Same different.
Blah, blah, blah.
Whatever you call it, I ain't put... Let's take this outside. Mid, you get all the parts lined up on it.
On my way.
Oh, and bring me the biggest hammer you can find.
Okay. Didn't exactly line up the animation. Sometime later. I thought she was gonna get this hideout working as an airship. This is what you've made? Doesn't really look like
finally
much.
Finished.
Fuck for that.
Thank you. That's one down and just...
I'm sorry.
3 more to go.
Oh, didn't I tell you? The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines and...
You don't mean...
Now they've got a finished one to work off. My gang in Canva can build...
Good luck to them, mate. Right, I'm off to get a sling for this elbow.
Now are we going to her dad's grave? Now she'll go.
What's the matter?
Nothing. Just daydreaming. Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon to shores unknown. Searching for a land untouched by the Blight. Just like me and my dad planned. So if the worst came to the worst and every scrap... That's what she was meant to be, you see. But now she's so close to being finished. I don't want it to be just a lifeboat for us to clean. I want people to sail aboard her by choice. Not from in a world where we're not just trying to survive, but where we can actually live.
I'm working on that, and I'll do everything I can to get you what you want.
All right. My mind's made. As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, I'm sod our plans.
Are you sure about...
Something tells me it's...
He'd be proud of you.
You,
I was.
Blah, blah,
right.
blah.
There's just one...
All right. I'll let Otto
Blah,
know
blah,
you're coming.
blah.
Aye, aye,
Oh, we gotta talk to Otto again, of course. Alright, Otto.
Mid-finished sending up. No, excuses.
Not quite.
She said that.
She...
Clive, were you born yesterday or something? She'll probably be halfway to...
Mid.
Oh, she doesn't want to go see her father's grave. He's gone.
Is that the thing Tomes helped?
Obolus, have you seen Mid?
Yep. In a boat. Going that way.
Then I'm too late.
You in a hurry and all, are ya? Oh, I offered to take her across. But anyway, I was on my... Got a letter for... Urgent, by the sound of it. One of your up...
Thank you,
Oh,
Obolus.
from Uncle Byron.
Don't mention it.
What tidings, Uncle?
My dear boy, my journey to Canver has been a resounding success. The friend I mentioned not only agreed to share the contents of his strongbox with us, but his considerable knowledge of the goings-on in the Free Cities, by which I learned of the endeavors of a certain young friend of yours. Although I, for one, believe Miss Telemon's project to be quite the valiant enterprise, I doubt the Canverian authorities will take kindly to the unauthorized use of their dockyards, no matter how deserted. And if rumor has already reached my friend, it may not be long before the guildmasters are rapping at our door. Shall I pen you this note? I'd like you to borrow your man Gav for a moon or two, that he might keep watch on those who might need our little fellowship ill, and warn us of any impending attack. Okay, so he wants us to send Gav.
Trouble in Canva. Well, I'll need someone to keep an eye on Mid.
Yeah, Gav.
So what? Mid got us to do all the dirty work and then just sailed off into the sunset?
It, seems that way.
Yeah, she's gonna finish up the boat.
Nothing we can do about it now. But next time you plan on visiting Sid, you might want to tie her to something before you suggest it.
Ah, don't be so hard on her. Gotta admit, the dirty work was kind of fun. Everyone pitching in, all that bollocks. Just like when we built this place.
You're right.
Anyway, we all set to head to the old hideaway. I could do with getting to Canva pretty sharpish. Wouldn't do to keep Lord Rosfield of the Seven High Houses waiting now, would it? Not after he asked for me personally.
Gav will be leaving with me. Will you mind the place while we're gone?
You can count on me. Just be sure to give Sid and the others my regards. All right.
Oh, by the way, Jill will be joining us too. She's got some things to take care of, but she'll meet us there.
I hope she's telling the truth at least.
What? Jill always tells us the truth. What do you mean, man? Okay, we gotta go over here. See Sid's Legacy. All right, that'll be the next video, guys. Thank you all for watching. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave your comments down below. Next episode will be out tomorrow, same time, same place. We'll come back then for that. And join me for the live streams. We're streaming today on Friday. We're gonna keep going for the stream, so don't worry, don't go anywhere. Wednesdays, Thursday, Fridays, Saturdays for the live streams. Join me for those as well. Thank you all. Love you all. I will see you all very, very soon.